I'd probably take this. Nobody here, but I'm going to take this. What did I find? So, this is an old family notebook of mine, like organisation things. I don't know. I'm going to put in the poetry bag. Poetry 1533. Oh, it was just a notification that I'd gone live. Socks. Cozy socks. I've read it on like poetry books and things. Just organise. I need to make a bag for meds to recycle. Sorry, I do this like thing with my back. That's not empty. This bag is because it's knotted up. Hello. I'll probably put some music on or something like that. I don't want to get distracted because I've taken a clean basket down. No, not taking a clean basket. There is a white, a light coloured stuff basket I've sent downstairs, taken downstairs myself. And there's that basket on top of my. And this is clean stuff for my daughter's room. Put it away, so I'm going to I'm gonna put this away. Put that away for later. I'm gonna put that away for later. I should probably be mic'd up, but right. This is a clean. Med recycling. Med recycling. This. That's just empty. What's this? Oh, Ralph Dartford poetry. Hidden music. I need to read that. I've read some of it. Pile of books. Skandar, the Unicorn Thief. Skandar, the Unicorn Thief. I read that. That was quite good. Is this the third? Which book of these is? This is book 1. I need to finish the series, but this is. The Hatchery exam, so it's the book 1. There's the police. Cups I haven't done by the door. Video. Nobody here. That's alright. I don't really care. Like that sounds like too fake. Like I'm trying too hard. Just need to get all this crap off the floor. It's a mental health book. There's also been a kind of diary thing. Where am I doing? I couldn't. Time stuff. Ads. Yeah, that wants to be specially recycled, so I don't know where to put that. This is like a part of a social story from years ago that I had it, and this is help with some like growing up stuff with my daughter, and that one was about hair care, but it needs updating. This was part of a like newspaper from an art project that was in the mill. Had all these kind of like felt pictures and sort of strangeness and some gramophones and this song. Right, there's nobody watching, but the kelp forest. This is a poem that I wrote myself. The kelp forest, diverse plankton, all the range of ecosystem, all broken off. Consumption wins. Stop the trawlers on the ocean, oddly matched code, death promotion. Stop the trawlers, evil dredging. Stop the trawlers for all of us. Get this information through your sieve. If the oceans are dead, none of us can live. Fuller version in my channel. I don't know whether to keep that. See, I'll just throw it because it's just a scrap that's written on stuff. There's a book, my daughter's book, but she didn't really like that. But I just found it was something I was trying to relax with. It's a really cheesy kind of kids playing with animals in the Magic Kingdom kind of thing, but undemanding reading. Oh, mutant viola. Whoa. That's like some art stuff. Well, this must be out of battery then. There's a puppet workshop happening in town that I probably should be going to, but just stuff my art stuff in this bag here. Yeah, this one, this creative thing I tried to create like a basque, but it doesn't really look like a basque. But it was just a silly project for me. There we go. Clean like me. In an OVHP pellets bedroom. Lovely stuff. Moving Toys and Automata. This is quite a cool book. Different things to make. I've got a version of that that's made out of card that fell apart on my bedside table at the moment. Now, are these socks clean or dirty? Dirty. I was supposed to be making a ball out of this because I'd used a load of foil to try and protect stop the sun getting in our window. And I took it down because my son's girlfriend was coming and he didn't like it. Thought it was going to be embarrassing. So I tried to make like one of those, but I've not had the motivation. I don't think I will. Hello, one person on stream. I don't know who you are, but that's okay. It's just kind of chaotic at the moment. It's all underfoot. There's a crossword. 2 crosswords. Why have we got 2 crosswords? I do not know. Rhyme and reason. There's no time to sit and read the layers. You've got to be one of those who, stands up and dusts. But that is what a young Cathy chose. It had its basis in traits, though. With further choice, circumstances, what my family needs. My hand adapts. Active body of thought grows. Like a lichen, I need to be wet to actively do. Symbiosis of fungus and plants. Sit and process the words that catch. Just to occupy our niche. And yes, that's the royal we. Up the wall, on the wall, flaking off the wall. The day glow load, conspiracy, unobtrusive patch of me. They've gone. Ha! Yes, I shall drive everybody away. Ha 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 ha. I could type those in to Google. Just checking if that was my other half. Other half. I don't believe that's the case. That's just a phrase. That probably wants to go in the recycling bin, I'll put it in the bin for now. This is card. And this is card. That's just an envelope. Happy is a transition zone in between problems and ecotone. Problems are my main habitat. Nothing to do, that's just where it's at. Ooh, so we're moving on. Ooh, so we're moving on. Ooh, so we're moving on. That was just that one. There's a wash. That's just a pink. That would be ADHD stuff. So when social services turned me down, they gave me these for turned me down for individual support. I need to be a bit more brutal, or I don't know. This one, I don't know where this needs to go, but it's toenails. I haven't tried it yet. I'm no good at. My daughter won't let me do her toenails, but her dad can clip a bit of skin and get away with it, and I don't know why. But she needs her toenails doing more frequently than he has energy to do. This hat is ridiculous. I'm going to take my meds. I'm not using that anymore. I hate throwing things away. Something else safe. There is nobody here. I am just a ghost. Woo! Last time I did this, people were telling me they were seeing ghosts behind me. But there's no ghosts. There's just weird shadows. They look more exaggerated on screen. So I've got light source here in that corner, and a window, and a mirror. So it's just doing odd things, making darker patches there. Hello again, people. Nobody else saying hello or doing anything. A cuppa. Another Rainy Day, a poem. A poem I wrote when I was about 13, a bit older, 14, 15. I don't know, somewhere between the ages of 13 and 18. Bit older than 13, I think. You're investing in you. Yorkshire water. Pull that rubber recycling beside of the bin. This is a city map of Westminster in the old days. A second city, famous for the seal and the sepulture of our kings and for the gates of justice. No wall or set about this city, whose citizens do repose their strength in their men and not in their walls. Speed's description of Westminster is historically incorrect. It was never formerly a city in the manner of London. Rather, it grew up around the Abbey and the Palace of Westminster. The Strand, the road linking Westminster with London, was lined by the great houses of nobles and bishops, with gardens reaching down to the river, as pictured in Speed's map. So there we go. From the British Library. Petaluma Pomegranate Books. So it's catalog. So this is something from the British. It's a British copyright the British Library. It's a sequence of cards. My daughter likes to write postcards, so I've taken it into her room. I love getting the beautiful cards I get, but I don't know what to do with them. Oh, this is blank. I think I was going to send it to... I was going to send that to Hazelbeck when my daughter left there. Let's go. Oh, hang on. That one's empty. Why is that one empty? Oh, because that's the original. I made a chapbook. £3 each. I should make a Ko-fi, and then I can sell my chapbooks here. Ko-fi or something somewhere. My stomach feels weird today. Like achy. But I've got some, like, I can walk up and down my bed now. Most of it. This is my poetry book, my current notebook. The streets of Aberystwyth. The streets of Aberystwyth have known defence and oppression and openness. Seafront facing the rage of the ocean, the castle stands broken but persists. The streets by the harbour quiet themselves, their own protection. White cobble slate rubble and pastel lintel, gracious in slanting sunlight. Once wild slopes become theatre, enclose an open silence, a shield, a tension of B&Bs. Yeah, I'm putting stuff in this as my bin. It's my phone. Just putting them.
Bondi has a brass neck, it's her erogenous zone. Pam Bondi has a brass neck, it's her erogenous zone. She stands there and says things that anyone else would disown. Pam Bondi has
Brass neck. It's her erogenous zone. Fragment of wrapping paper I really like. A phone playlist is playing. Well, random email. Hopefully she's going to do it when I'm on the live. This is from Form. It's not me playing. Not me playing, but it's great.
when your arms are folded, raise your hand to the sky.
I know it. Not me playing guitar.
Thin space is hollow ground, vibrations all around. Snake keeps it anointed oil, blessed with performance. See no evil in our festival. It will hurt the audience. Feel the sound, feel the pound, reverberation, Michael Blanco, space and gold dust in a heart, sequence, scaffold, sweat, leather, reverb shifts through every part. It's a heaven, it's a weather, this thin space, this hollow ground, vibrations all around. Roadies and security, lead cleanup, things calm down. On launch pad packs, mission. It's fine to fresh a crowd. This thin space is hollowed ground. Feel vibrations all around. Thin space is hollowed ground. Feel vibrations all around. Hollow ground.
Hollow ground.
It's hollow ground. Hollow ground.
Hollow ground.
Hollow ground.
Hollow ground. It's about slavery, the Catholic doctrine of discovery and self-anxiety of confession, and every weekend ask the question, am I really truly heartfelt saved? And is God calling me to a mission? Sing and I will serve no foreign god or any other treasure. We still fight against climate crisis and human debt exposure, radicalise against vulture farming and oil baron, but we still sit on colonial exploitation. And that story is our story. We half explore, half learn the lesson. No compulsion in religion unless we're trying to kill the Indian. But that was someone else's problem. But a slave to my lust, that's not their emphasis. I got married early and I had children. And one of them didn't want to go. And so I stayed at home, a philosopher and fantasy fiction lover. He stopped believing his father, took his cis, compounding feeling, limerence, anxiety, the need for confession. My damned emotional flood, repeating obsession. Finally settled on the father war too on the political side and stayed away for safety. Stayed at home, won't tempt them away. But as if all this was the only complication in me about my gender and sexuality, yes, I know, and internal politics, who's in, who is out. What's said when they're not around, and there's more. It's too much. So I retreat to my cave, much of the time, a siren, wailing, flailing, getting things done. My story, my prospects, a complicated one. Some folks feel really cringe. Embarrassing parts. A pencil in my hand, a weight on my mind. Do I need a way to skate away from the hot dog? Or am I a lesbian? It's not like I'm never attracted to someone else, but it seems only to be women certain times of the month. It's only dreaming away, inexperienced, but there have been moments, chasing boyfriend roleplay from when we were kids. Husband hot dog, been around for very long. Lesbian kisses that haven't happened except in my mind. I could call it bi or erasure, and with my husband too. Pencil in my hand, a weight on my mind. Do I need a way to skate away from the hot dog? Or am I a lesbian?
While the story keeps just cast. A pencil in my hand, a weight on my mind. Do I need a way to skate away from the hot dog? Or am I a lesbian? It's not like I'm never attracted to someone else. But it seems only to be women certain times of the month. It's only dreaming away, inexperienced. But there have been moments. Chasely boyfriend role play when we were kids. Husband hot dog, around for very long. Lesbian kisses that haven't happened, except in my mind. I could call it bi or erasure. And with my husband too. A pencil in my hand, a weight on my mind. Do I need a way to skate away? A pencil in my hand, a weight on my mind. Do I need to skate away from the hot dog? Or am I a lesbian? It's not like I'm never attracted to someone else.
This song,
but it seems only to be women certain times of the month. It's only dreaming away, inexperienced. But there have been moments, chasely boyfriend role play when we were kids.
Yeah, sorry,
Husband hot
who I'm not
dog,
naming.
been around for very long. Lesbian kisses that haven't happened except in my mind. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Why History Month, Valentine's Day, the European moth. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Happy Christmas. Santa sleigh bells, well, wide of Nazareth, robins and postboxes by your side, hearth, holly and ivy, children play in the snow. Merry Christmas! It's a time full of warmth, candles and ivy, the decorous pine tree. Victorian poverty, fa la la la. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh, oh, oh. Fa la la la, Merry Christmas. Fa la la la, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, don't forget the alcohol. Oh, Jesus ate and drank. Not as a baby, though. Oh, don't be such a John the Baptist. Where's your hair shirt? Oh, the mistletoe wept. Oh, the mistletoe bough. Oh, the mistletoe bough. Fa la la la. Merry Christmas! You'll thank me later. No, I won't. You will hog many of the best tipples and nipples. And that's difficult to say right after you've had a few and all. Hey, hey, la 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 la. The Rainbow River, ecologically threatening. Was it fuel or oil? Who put it there? Completing my errand. worrying my options. Paper towel brought back, overwhelmed by demand. And I phoned the hotline when I hadn't phoned my bank. The Environment Agency gave me a number and warm thanks. But I don't think I'm doing fine. 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 I stopped before I got every drop. I'd stopped before I got every drop. And was afraid I was just walking about. Was afraid I was just walking in about. And my husband made me stop for lunch. No one seemed that bothered that much. I had limited cash and limited spoons. I was stressing out by staying inside. I couldn't work out the best approach. I started playing it falling over. An exercise game as if spirits lane. Then I hit the wrong part of the sofa. Raised my feet and off hallelujah and promptly fell asleep. Promptly fell asleep. My daughter's home, my husband too. Thanks for the WhatsApp I reported to. But I don't think I'm doing fine. 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 Oh, the weather conspired. Oh, the weather conspired. 2 poetry gigs. 2 poetry gigs. When you're a diverse, friendly audiences. 2 poetry gigs, but really the same one. The first time it was cancelled because of a storm. 2 poetry gigs. We relocated the first time to a pub. The first time I cried too, reading a poem to save the trees. Oh, the weather conspired. Oh, the weather conspired. Bijou audiences. The rest uninspired. But it was like a campfire, and the audience enjoyed. But it was like a campfire, and the audience enjoyed. The first time I cried too, reading a poem to save the trees.
Everything is like that. I don't know that. What's the next one?
Golden sun,
My lyrics.
amazing grace, warming fun, oh my days, beaches soft, golden sand, gritty soft, hold my hand, holy gaze, summer hour, love always, family time, child at play, in the surf, roll in wave, keep them safe, child at play, in the surf, roll in wave, Keep them safe. Keep them safe. Why are we here and where are we going to? Why did we write this song? We're not even halfway through the first verse yet. There's already so much that's been going wrong. We know so much and we feel it too. Feel it strong. We see there's more to know, it's all been going on. Why are we here and where are we going to? Why did we write this song? A new foundation shaken to the core. A wild revelation, it's all been going on. Truth and light, shadow deflection. Strange stage trick deception. And much to absorb. Why are we here and where are we going to? Why did we write this song? Why are we here and where are we going to? Why did we write this song? Well, I blame Galton, but he was just tripping, him and his cousin, and science was moving on, trying to prove a lie. No longer a Christian, but pre-existing. Supremacy wasn't the fault of the dinosaur.
Galton and Darwin, that scientific
Our Galapagos lives, not the blame of them. Why are we here and where are we going to? Why did we write this song? We're looking for something, looking for hope is, looking for a better day. Looking for glories, looking for comfort, looking what's in our way. Why aren't we trained to look too much beyond what's real? Strangling on our shoulds and nots instead of how do you do? Fly with the bird of hope and love. Isn't that what Jesus said? Oh Blake, we break. Destructive mining for the golden rule that gives good to ourselves. We'll find our flight as starlings, a murmuration doing well. A humble, rich hum hung in the air, and that was good. You gotta hum with me. Itcher was a bozzer, gozzer, lozzer, hozzer, was a hozzer, inty dinty reptirations, lofty wafty sure engations, make right haze gons, intelli what's it, phrase recognition, Overdated, lasty maze gun triffids, molten blob gun, hobbits of the antiverse. Pain in dying, vision stricken still. Pain in dying, vision stricken still. Disturbed man, justice curved man, frightful. Whiteful kings, no blah. Into the future, bury their suture, into their choicest, most real plots. Lorna, Wendy, 6, 7. Maths!
Maths indeed.
Economic foundation, become more circular, self-contained, sustainable.
Ellen MacArthur. Ellen MacArthur.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. Everybody hates me. Nobody loves me. I'm weird too much. Was that the last one of my playlist? Yes. Dappled shade, new leaves in spring, hazy with dust in a summer road, the light changing angle with the colour of the leaves. Bring me mindfulness of dances and fairies in the dell, bring me mindfulness of secrets, cosmic events as well. Half moons and hiding suns, picture perfect, where cameras fail, decay feeds, imagination sprouts, where jewels touch the floor. The new leaves in the spring, hazy with dust in the summer by the road, the light changing angle with the colour of the leaves. That's just a poem that I found on the floor. I'll probably also put that in my art bag. I'll put it in the art bag. Right. But that was quite fun doing a kind of pop remix of mine.
The rainbow. Oh.
This is getting a bit mad, but yeah, slight punk kind of remix of my own YouTube. I said I'd get distracted. I think I'm almost snapping to grid there. Playlists. Should I do some poetry playlist, my poetry, or should I do like Clean With Me? Good points. Form 25.
Harder, faster, stronger. No. I'm not. barely moving, inner feeling, and yet still ready to burst, barely moving, inert feeling, coldness flooding, and yet not all the same, inert feeling, flooding, reeling, with the stuff that's difficult to name, barely feeling, barely moving. Am I sane?
No.
Seeing faces everywhere. It's just pareidolia, I don't care. Don't want to call the line. You don't have to call me beautiful to cheer me up. I just need respectful lines and say I'm tough. Lung Grace Car, ever was I saw Elba. Gnu Lung Grace Car, ever was I saw Elba. Palindrome, emo road in lap, not quite. M under pill, lip read, no. Emil Nodrap, pardon lime. Top little demon, under little bot. Tit, dog on do bode, no god tit. I, Trump Park 2, crap Murty. Gnu long grace car, able was I saw Elba. Gnu long grace car, able was I saw Elba. A dance and celebration of random things. The thrill of light, a drink of water brings delight. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things are hard. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things go wrong. Cleaning things up with a disco soundtrack, the course of domesticity never runs smooth. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things are hard. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things go wrong. A spooky classical funky piano improv, a slice of onion, a bit of cheese. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things are hard. In my kitchen, I celebrate life, even when things go wrong. Judgy percussion, defensive parry and deflection quickly may mark out who they think is the problem, who they think the defective one. They say what? They say what? I lack confidence I could easily satisfy them. I don't know just what is their problem, just like the likelihood is low that I validate men for jacking it all out above their abdomen. They say what? They say what? They never tell me their problem, at least not accurately, but I still hope for a better day. They are frustrated or lacking capacity. They say what? Just in the moment. They say what anyway? Brusque, chippy, short, curt, monosyllabic, grunting, minimal, short to the point. Succinct, brief, well summarised, efficient, quick. Boorish, overlong, verbose, verbiage, waffle. Word salad, showboating, verbal diarrhea. Dumping think piece, or to be factual, could it be a monologue? Stream of consciousness, long read, long form, long hand, or even more so. In depth, thoughtful, detailed, discursive, relaxed, lavish, exuberant, luxuriant, caring explanation. There are two sides in the middle to each side of this. I try to think of it as a conflict of needs. They say what? They say what? The imprecise art of communication. They haven't got a clue, don't know what to do. Consternation and brick walls override conversation. Unclear precision in a wall of words defies any kind of decision. It's lazy to place the burden on the reader. I say what? I say what? They say what? They say what? The better man ponders. Have you ever considered writing for comprehension instead of precision in these type replies? With those types of questions, the answer usually is yes. It presents itself as friendly too, but feels sharper than do. But goodwill goes a long way when it's not fragile. Things come around, recovery comes about. Have you seen the word count? Did you try to hear me out? There's impairment too. Pragmatic impairments, tangents, stilted so-called pedantic speech when I get nervous. Cluttered speech and stuttering too, though those are fairly opposite. Voice loses meaning, meaning loses voice. Fluency is hardly always a choice. Grace is a good thing and so is compassion in the imprecise art of communication.
True.
I have walked 500 miles. I have walked the hot coals, at least in the performative theatre of mind, or the daily trials of parenting and of committing. The soft animal of my body is confused. Perhaps I have both suffered and offered penance, more than most. Is this day love the one you're with? A hankering for the familiar flesh of him, my husband, or betrayal of him and life? Same for the days of constant craving. There are certainly days when I feel crazy. I have walked 500 miles. I have walked the hot coals, sometimes away, sometimes towards. Or have I? The soft animal of my body is confused. My commitment mattered. My children didn't choose to be here. Some things you have to follow through. 2,000 miles is very far. I miss you. The lives I haven't lived, the dives I haven't did, paths unfollowed, rumored to chew. Wow, what a load of bull, just a lazy unpotentate, a sheep chewing crud. Crap, mother crazy, other. Nobody's hot take. I'm not a catch to imagine myself on somebody else's plate. And that's not from him. Conflicting needs, my inner demons, a lot of excuses to make. Journeys can be a long road where you heal and tame each other. Determination can seem a bad idea, and then sometimes that's your lover. Health is a long road, sometimes away, sometimes towards. I have walked 500 miles. I have walked the hot coals. Or have I? The soft animal of my body is confused. Who is who? Who am I? What is being used? Women's softness just as ciphers manning up my mind? Evil woman out of love, but then is willing to be mine. This endless flow, messy menopausal flood, children's wings are ready in the making, or if not, perhaps they should. I'm not as brutal as the woods, but what would they come back to? My faith isn't what it was, but recently I have been singing songs, like a craggy old musician scratching my whiskery chin. My faith isn't what it was, but recently I have been singing songs. Guts.
Why do I mash my guts like this?
Spugguts, 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 spugguts. Why do I mash my guts like spuds and spill them on the floor? Why do I mash my guts like spuds and spill them on the floor? Heston Blumenthal said he used to interrupt himself with ideas. That's normal for me, but not mania, it's ADHD. Or is it? Sometimes I feel like a dried out prune, burnt out, bunted, emotionally stunted, or just not aware. Alexithymic, or maybe dissociative. That's normal for me. I don't think I'm sociopathic, it's just ADHD, but apparently we can all sometimes hold on to our we. I flood with emotions and with others as well, especially if overstimulated and things aren't going well. It's normal for me. We're not borderline, aka EUPD, it's just ADHD. Or is it? I get strange ideas, stories, worries and conflicts going on in my head. A strong sense of justice, struggle to look after myself. Sometimes washing is bad. That's normal for me. But it's not schizophrenia spectrum, it's just ADHD. Or is it? Autistic with ADHD and probably a few more types of neurodivergency, always second guessing my pathology, except when I don't. Please don't mistake me, I'm not all at sea, fake or a mystery to leave well alone. I'm not that type of puzzle you see, something for you to decipher. I'm not that type of puzzle you see.
That's the end of 2025. Let me see if I can find Form 26 playlists. No, I've done Form 26. I've done Form 25. So what's it? It's 5090 for for 2024.
Happy is a transition zone in between problems and ecotone. Problems are my main habitat. Nothing to do, that's just where it's at. Ooh, so we're moving on. Ooh, so we're moving on. Happy is a transition zone in between problems and ecotone. Ooh, so we're moving on. Ooh, so we're moving on. Happy, 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 happy is. Happy, 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 happy is. Ooh, so we're moving on. 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 What's the difference? Gotta leave some room for nuance. Pity versus compassion. Self-pity versus self-compassion. In either cases, doing down's the problem. Wrong spaces. Distance making status. But sometimes lament is self-love. Even when not told for climbing up. And sometimes a distance is good. What's the difference? Gotta leave some room for nuance. Pity versus compassion. Self-pity versus self-compassion. In either cases, doing down's the problem. Wrong spaces, distance making, status. But sometimes lament is self-love, even when not tooled up for climbing up. And sometimes a distance is good, but sometimes assistance is good and caring and stuff, not dehumanization. Hi, this is a poem about GCHQ and global surveillance. It's called Colonel Patch. Sinuses hold viruses to safely deconstruct. Immune cells doing as they must in places where we face the world, perhaps. But Colonel Patch would wax Hippocratic and deeply establish the laws of robotics if we could do more than ghostly rent a place in the shell, mere channels of descent, and vague wider moments in society around it. Asimov rightly assumed that robots should have inherent safeguards. Colonel Patch would have it too, but bloated the interface, the UI, the UX, the code inside leaves much to be desired. Callahan said so, and yet that was way before the internet. People are the UI, the ghost is the shell, culture-informed systems that inform on us as well. My family spans both ends of the bell curve, a variety of outcomes as well. Either I'm allergic to Galton or dyscalculic, but I can't get my head around the single axis of it. The stone in my hand is that your lies of hierarchy are shit. The stone in my hand is those statistics, and that single axis really aren't it. Your kings and business leaders, your wealthy elites, or maybe the upper middle chunk, good at lies and exploitation and misdefining social skills. I'm not sure where scientists fit. The stone in my hand is that your lies of hierarchy are shit. The stone in my hand is those statistics, and that single axis aren't it. But without everyone else being savants, both tales are where it's certainly more complicated and maligned than has been just or understood, and eugenics, fuck it. The stone in my hand is that your lies of hierarchy are shit. The stone in my hand is those statistics, and that single axis, they aren't really it. Lawnmower man. The natural efficiency of proximal agency is not just about emotional intimacy. Maybe there's safety in smaller groups of natural affinity. But in the chaos of the bigger system, some cooperation's due. Who will save us if anybody can? When the military's funding Lawnmower man. What makes Forrest Gump and what makes Job? These are just stories built from stories that we know. What makes a neighbour and what makes a friend? A busybody from abroad can't make the world his hinterland or pressured buffer zone. And nobody does this alone. What makes a neighbour and what makes a friend? A busybody from abroad can't make the world its hinterland or pressured buffer zone. And nobody does this alone. Oh, it's here again. Nothing feels quite real, not me. A rising state of madness. An altered state of consciousness. I'm trying to refocus. Today, as it seems harder. Ruminations all around. Trying to keep my feet upon the ground. Oh, dissociation on top of autism, I think. Oh, dissociation. Trying to process what's come before as well, I think. Oh, drama in my background, and is there some I cannot remember, but I think it's just that I was elaborately wound up. And the world is still depressing, with all the news and everything. I was an anxious autistic little bean, but undiagnosed. And I was lanky and struggling and forgetting everything from early as I can remember. So maybe I do have autism and ADHD, but dissociation's still a thing. And I'm staring into space whilst my temples ache. Oh, dissociation's here again. Oh, dissociation's here again. Once again, food was taken from the hands of an imam, from a racist protester, and handshakes were made once again. Once again, cakes and tea and curry in a very British way. Oh, once again, people are fighting and trying and finding they're better off with handshakes. They're better off with handshakes. They're better off with handshakes, taking food from the hand of an imam. Taking food from the hand of an imam. Oh, good Samaritan, could we do that in another day? How many people have been treated by a doctor whom they disagree with in some way? How many people have had a fear overcome by kindness, and then some? Oh, good news, here again. Oh, good news, here again. Ice cream and rain can change the mood again. Oh, we're here again.
Oh, was that the whole 50, 90? I obviously didn't do 50. Oh no, well, I might have done 50 lyrics. Yes.
Hello? 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 Here I am now. Interconnect me. I feel virtual and agoraphobic. Am I really misanthropic? Who will hurt who? Hate's contagious. Here I am now, but where are we? Lost and famous. Here I am now. I see beauty in most moments, but they're fleeting like inner pieces. Polar ice melt, frosty world bent on destruction. Hello, 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 here we are. Hello, 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 here we are. Hello, 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 here I am now. Hello, 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 here I am now. Death's contagious, imagination still so spacious. Hello, 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 here we are. Hello, hello, here I am now. Hello, 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 here we are. Hello, 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 here we are. Here am I, little Jumping Joan, when nobody's with me. I'm always alone. Hello, 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 here we are now. That's contagious, imagination, still so spacious. Hello, 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 here I am now. Hello, 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 hello. Hello? 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 Oh, the millstone in the courtyard, the death mask of Cromwell inside. Oh, the millstone in the courtyard, the death mask of Cromwell inside. Oh, the death mask of Cromwell inside, the millstone in the courtyard. Oh, the millstone in the courtyard, the death mask of Cromwell inside. Boiling hole, 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 boiling hole in the snow. It's Valentine's Day. It's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day. It's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. A woman being led by her armpit down the road, and so many people feeling angry all alone. Angry and sad in any combination, allergic reactions, ambulance visitation, all sorts of different situations. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. Party hearts and flowers, canapes and crunch, made champagne and chocolate for lunch, all chilled out in the pub. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche, it's a party unless citizens. It's a party unless citizens.
They need some help to let the aid get through, to organise the people and some standing. Nothing justifies what they've been through, but it's peace that keeps folks standing. Sorry about that, guys. Desmond Tutu, Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Desmond Tutu, Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Mary Seacole, Lucy Parsons. Inspiring organisation. Refocus fights and lead restoration. Malcolm X if he was Palestinian. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. Go back for this.
Valentine's Day. It's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day. It's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. A woman being led by her armpit down the road, and so many people feeling angry all alone. Angry and sad in any combination, allergic reactions, ambulance visitation, all sorts of different situations. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. Party hearts and flowers, canapes and crunch, made champagne and chocolate for lunch, all chilled out in the pub. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a clam cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's Valentine's Day, it's a camp cliche. It's a party unless citizens. It's a party unless citizens. They need some help to let the aid get through, to organise the people and some standing. Nothing justifies what they've been through, but it's peace that keeps folks standing. Desmond Tutu, Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Mary Seacole, Lucy Parsons. Inspiring organisation. Refocus fights and lead restoration. Malcolm X if he was Palestinian. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Neville Chamberlain and Gandhi. Neville Chamberlain and Gandhi. Neville Chamberlain and Gandhi. Neville Chamberlain and Gandhi. They need some help to let the aid get through, to organise the people and some standing. Nothing justifies what they've been through, but it's peace that keeps folks standing. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Mary Seacole, Lucy Parsons. Inspiring organisations. Refocus fights and lead restoration. Malcolm X if he was Palestinian. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. Desmond Tutu and Martin Luther King. There's a spectrum in everything. There was that girl with a baby who stood between the lines in Grange Hill. there was that girl with a baby who stood between the lines in Grange Hill. You don't have to be perfect or an icon to make a difference when all hope's gone. You don't need to be perfect or an icon to make a difference when all hope's gone.
To make a difference in when all hope's gone, you don't have to be perfect or an icon. And that, I think, is the end of that list. That playlist, yeah. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, relax and enjoy. What am I doing next? So that was Form 24. That was Form 24. Hi, Stephanie. I'm just doing a clean. How are you? I'm just doing a clean with me thing, but playing through my Form playlists. Sorry, I didn't see your message. So I did Form 24 and Form 26, Form 25. Public 5090, which had 7 songs on it. Form 24. So 5090 23. Here we go.
Hatred of authority, the least is my temptation to be dangerous. Oh my God, I'm a useless pacifist. The universe is full of works in progress. Go continental and protest like the French. Be brave, drink the cup of the unlawful. I'm afraid to say I don't want to.
World's most law-abiding.
Oh my God, I'm a useless pacifist. The universe is full of works in progress, of works in progress. Oh my God, I'm a useless pacifist. The universe is full of works in progress, works in progress, works in progress. The universe is full of... Someone smelled a rat, a bat. Someone smelled a weirdo. Someone smelled a rat, a bat. Someone smelled a weirdo. Fishy, 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 fishy. Someone smelled a rat, a bat. Someone smelled a rat, a bat. Someone smelled a rat, a bat, a weirdo. Fishy, 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 fishy. What do I do? I do. What do I do? I do.
With you.
What do I do? I do. What do I do? I do. Some people are mean. Some people have no sense of smell. Some people are weirdos too. What do I do? I do. What do I do? I do. Some people have no sense of smell. Some people are weirdos too. Others are just mean.
Mean, indeed.
What do I do? I do.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Some people see things.
See things.
Some people see things I don't.
Think of them.
Some people project and then build a straw man to smote.
Build a straw man to
Or a
smoke.
straw woman to smote.
Or a straw woman.
Or whatever they want to smoke.
Or whatever it is. Yeah.
What do I do? I do. What do I do? I do. Some people smell a rat, a bat. Some people smell a weirdo. Some people smell a rat, a bat. Some people smell a weirdo. A weirdo.
Abalone. Abalone. Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Abalone.
Do-do-do-do-do. Abalone!
Abalone.
No, I'm not going to add anything to that. Not serious. Yahoo serious. Not a Harry Potter character or a star. Not serious. Are you serious? Young Einstein wasn't either. Saw that film when I was quite young and I liked it and I liked another. Not serious. Not really serious. Not a star or a Harry Potter character. Not serious. Are you serious? Bill and Ted and Willow, yeah.
90s films.
How old am I? We love talking humanitarian. We love talking animal welfareist. Not true though, is it? We love talking on his Death Star, the ultimate tools. Well, euthanasia comes before hand washing. We love talking, ending all suffering. Not really his motivation. We love talking on his Death Star, the ultimate tools. I'm washing my hands. Suffering and death is all that there is, bracket /S. The universe of Trolley puzzle decided by wits and their biases, when that's actually how it works, because it generally doesn't. Will of Tarkin and his Death Star, the ultimate tools. Will of Tarkin and his Death Star, the ultimate tools.
Tools they are.
Suffering and death is all that there is, /S. The universal trolley puzzle decided by wits and their biases, when that's how it actually works, because it generally doesn't. Will of Tarkin and his Death Star, the ultimate tools. Will of Tarkin, humanitarian. Will of Tarkin, ending all suffering. Will of Tarkin and his Death Star, the ultimate tools. Will of Tarkin and his Death Star, the ultimate tools.
Ultimate tools. You can't say suffering is a be-all and all end all, or reason to kill disabled people, because it's shit and nonsense. To kill or like give them limited options and suicide things.
If I was a seashell, you wouldn't hear the sea. You'd hear the rumblings of love and collected screams, various sobs of frustration and pain, the tinkle of spoons in mugs, the roar of hot kettle water bags, jokes spoken over and above, the soft glug of baked beans, the crispness of toast, wet blanket quixotry, talking kindly and fiery by turns, a walking disaster area, and memes. A million words that you forget, whilst you bring your own, your practical love giving all but burnt out and gone. If I asked you to say that you loved me and that I loved you, but I'd be the undead, unreflected, feeling blue, yet every day sticking at it, gambling, committed. A million words that you forget, whilst you bring your own, practical words near burnt out and gone. We still care, still committed, still I feel undead, unreflected, left in my head, all alone. A million clumsy wash loads later, here I am, trying to show my worth and that I care. A million wash loads later, here I am. A passenger in a magical mystery tour to a castle or heritage cinema, an undead all-genre drama commissioned by Channel 4. Oh yeah, or maybe BBC 3. Railway children on holiday, North York Moors to Welsh Highland Railway, each a contributor. A million wash loads later, here we are. Complex feelings make us scared, complex lives, a complex world. A million wash loads later, here we are. Ooh yeah, a million wash loads later, here we are. It's got a bit better than that, but it's still. A million wash loads later, here we are. I think it's just marriage and drama and complexity.
I sobbed
Never
and
be
sobbed it there. Take that.
as perfect as ideal, especially. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I could, but that's a thing that keeps us stuck as well. I'm trying to be more honest and have the conversations, and I think we've got a good balance of practical stuff and listening to each other as well. It's complex. Anyway, that was the song. Now talk of the Black Cauldron sworn. It
hello,
follows the
hello.
Book of Three to end the undead cauldron born, with puzzling witches to see. When Disney mashed the series up, they gave it this book's name, as nothing like Still Filled Lloyd's Cup. The film is not the same. Elon we left at home so mad, but catches up the quest. The cauldron fetching task goes bad. Three sisters laugh in jest. The women represented thus in Morva's marshy meres, the princess and the chippy prince, perhaps show the writer's fears. The sniffling Gwistle, wet and cold, contrasts Daeon's form. The silver brooch too much to hold, a useful golden arm. Sad politics of hopeless tasks, sad pride and sad betrayals. The cauldron his redemption asks, how sweet the soldier pales. Stop the earth we wanna get off, other billionaires must surrender. Chow poverty, did we rise up, see the dinners with the dozers, the diners with the donors, the deaths of earth defenders. Military fight for oil and pipe, the doers not the heroes, the doers not the heroes. Facing up to a nobody's wife, the doers not the heroes, the doers not the heroes. From Chipko to Saro we were, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia. Feed every child standing as rocks. Return the Chagossians, the exiles. Just stop oil, Australian coal. Let me resign to shocks. Until the house divided, this evil war stops. Until the shout goes up of holy surrender to a harvest for the world. All around the country, colour walks are happening, bringing out their fancy pants, making people happy. But challenge on TV back in the 80s and later, all of the old game shows ask who wears the trousers. Where are we? Aren't we past that? Me in my fancy hat, it's not colour that I'm braving. Steampunk beard I prayed for, steampunk beard I prayed for, steampunk beard I prayed for, steampunk beard I prayed for. All around the country, colour walks are happening, bringing out their fancy pants, making people happy. But challenge on TV back in the 80s and later, all of the old game shows ask who wears the trousers. Where are we? Aren't we past that? Me in my fancy hat, it's not colour that I'm braving. Steampunk beard I prayed for, 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 steampunk beard I prayed for. Cilantro is a weird word. Cilantro is a weird word. It's not that I hate the language it's from. It's not that I'm a nerd. But it's not just that familiar. And what was wrong with coriander? Cilantro is a weird word. Cilantro is a weird word. I can't really say that it's not good for who it's meant for, but I just can't abide the confusion in my mind. Cilantro is a weird word. Cilantro is a weird word. And I've got no right, and I've got no right to not abide someone else's world. Still cilantro is a weird word. Still cilantro is a weird word. All right. A journey through a storied land, a pig keeper with dreams, assistant pig keeper, my friend, and enemies they creamed. If Welsh the names may ring a bell, a clanging sound that's wrong, but still Americans venture well, and swords and girls are strong. They freed her from a sorceress and brought a castle down. The sword was in an ancient tomb, 'twas mess and fateful doom. The noble friend was not so dead, and flew the king turned bard. Elon Wigger guitar and lad, and Dolly joined the guard. The Horned King was defeated, spent, and gifts were their reward. To each a gift that suited them, Cerdalb and Tyrant's pard. If a parallel me is going to heaven, if a parallel me is going to hell, if a parallel me is going to heaven, if a parallel me by someone else's judgment is doing well. If a parallel me by someone else's judgment is doing well, if a parallel me by someone else's judgment is going to hell, if a parallel me by somebody's judgment is a different kind of well. Which of me is the double? Which of me is my body double? Is that just a cheesy question? Which is me? Unearthed minerals and the cycles, the beginnings and the ends, tectonic depths of crust and mantle, geomagnetic and electrical magic, heat and cold, crystal formed, the elemental sources born of cosmological forces still being studied. Early humans discovered in caves eroded by water. We've found most ancient structures on Zambian's plains, and there above, petrichor, what a smell. Palmitic and stearic acids keep the competition for water down, then are kicked up in the aftermath of dry spells. Geosmin, alcohol of earth, bacterial death, a touch of ozone from the electric friction of clouds. The biosphere collating itself back to dust, to rock. Now some plastic enclosures and plastics everywhere can be found all through. They say it can't be broken down, but some biota do. These mysteries all round, we still may be doomed, from us or for the reason for silent skies. Stilton or cheddar or any bit of cheese, some might say I'm an acquired taste. Catholic cliché, Catholic cliché, Catholic cliché, Catholic cliché. Some might say I'm an acquired taste. Meditate your way around the barriers of the human heart. Listen to what slows you down, feeling out the path you found. Oh, resistance isn't evil. Oh, resistance isn't futile. Let your lightning search for grounding. Not every road's for you or me. Oh, let the dead ones be, my dear. Let butterflies go free from here. Let butterflies go free. Meditate your way around the barriers of the human heart. Bath of ice or warmth and spice, rivers find their winding way. Electric fingers, branching tree. Oh, resistance isn't evil. Oh, resistance isn't futile. Let your lightning search for grounding. Not every road's for you or me. Oh, let the dead ones be, my dear. Let butterflies go free from here. Let butterflies go free. Let butterflies go free. In my dreams, I am a competent smallholder, and all my days start with making the world brighter, but not hotter. In my dreams, I can make all the Mediterranean vegetable pasta I want, because I have enough and enough to share. I could bury myself in courgettes, zucchini, whatever you want to call it, aubergines or eggplants, sweet pepper or capsicum, red onion, celery, mushroom, every imaginable kind of bean. I have plenty. My culinary skills are nifty. And because my community supports me, I have all the energy of the world inside me. And as I say, all the skills. Back in the real world, I take roasting veg out of a packet, put pasta on to boil, chop and fry some additional vegetables, the mushroom and celery. The pasta becomes overcooked. I drain and reheat it with pasta sauce I've tipped from the jar and the fried veg. I have a bright idea. Drain and rinse a tin of black-eyed beans and add it to the pot. The roasting veg finishes and I add it, chopping it with scissors from above haphazardly. I've been trying to save effort, energy and money. I'm not sure it's enough. I serve it out and call them into the kitchen. We eat. I remember my dream. I nearly think but I don't smoke cigars and there's none to win. We're sitting around the table and we eat. In my dreams, I am a competent smallholder, and all my days start with making the world brighter, but not hotter. In my dreams, I can make all the Mediterranean vegetable pasta I want, because I have enough and enough to share. I could bury myself in courgettes, zucchini, whatever you want to call it, aubergines or eggplants, sweet pepper or capsicum, red onion, celery, mushroom, every imaginable kind of bean. I have plenty. My culinary skills are nifty. And because my community supports me, I have all the energy of the world inside me. And as I say, all the skills. Back in the real world, I take roasting veg out of a packet, put pasta on to boil, chop and fry some additional vegetables, the mushroom and celery. The pasta becomes overcooked. I drain and reheat it with pasta sauce I've tipped from the jar and the fried veg. I have a bright idea. Drain and rinse a tin of black-eyed beans
and add it to the pot. The roasting veg finishes and I add it, chopping it with scissors from above haphazardly. I've been trying to save effort, energy and money. I'm not sure it's enough. I serve it out and call them into the kitchen. We eat. I remember my dream. I nearly think, but I don't smoke cigars and there's none to win. We're sitting around the table and we eat. Zoofa-zoomed, 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 zoofa-zoomed. Sofa sat. Elephant chat. Oh, I'm not on drugs, I just have a different mind. Oh, I'm not on drugs, I just have a different mind. Zoofa-zoomed. Sofa sat. Elephant chat. Oh, I'm not on drugs, I just have a different mind. Oh, I'm not on drugs, I just have a different mind. Hey, B, C, D, E, F, G. Thinking up the weird things can sometimes be friendly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Skip a bit and dance a bit. Zoofa-zoomed. It was a hit. Oh, zoofa-zoomed. Oh, zoofa-zoomed. Zoofa-zoomed, sofa sat. And the elephant chat. Crafted, wielded, elegantly shielding. Fill the valley of eloquent wording. But words can befuddle, splinter, bruise. Where demons are, you, I, we are bound to lose. Using nothing to make a world, words transform like a dust speck, pearled. Getting colder, blank now. It's a worthwhile struggle to communicate feeling. Words of the sky and the glass ceiling. These are badly folded. choppy, choppy. Is that the sound of happy, happy, choppy, choppy, choppy? Is that the sound of happy, happy? Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Is that the sound of happy, happy? Boing, 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 boing. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Is that the sound of happy, happy? Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Yep. When you never get deep into anything, when people are a bit nervy, or when people are trying to do small talk or cutting it off, and you're not very good at it, or it's frustrating, people are quite shallow. It's all frustrating anyway. That's all done. And that's folded back in. I'm struggling to find where I put. So I'm missing. Seem to be missing some. Missing some things that match this. I hate cleaning and tidying up. I'm not very good at it. It's well past needed doing. Matching red or the non-matching blue one. I'm getting hungry now. It's got lots of paper. It had a dripping over myself. I'll wash that again. 17:55. John, my husband should be back. I wasn't expecting him to be this out this long. It's getting late. Whom faithfulness will meet, righteousness and peace shall embrace. Psalm 85:10. You're on the stream forever now. Why did we paint Gotham so well? Why did we ask for a living hell? Dystopia, dystopia, autocratic, corpse state, Robocop. I'm corpsing, we're late. Ooh. Did you hear it from Big Brother? Any publicity will sell an idea. The state seeks to shape public opinion, harm or help. It's not their decision. Okie dokie, hands on the media. They'll let fear sell you a camera. Dystopia, dystopia. Why did we paint Gotham so well? Why did we ask for a living hell? Dystopia, dystopia. Right, I'm going to end the stream there.